Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mathswala Suraj Mathur. Today we have brought another lecture for you and this is our fourth video of Okta tutorial playlist, and in the former video I have covered how to create users, manage groups, went through the dashboard of Okta, and apart from it we have also seen in the first video how can you create your free developer Okta account. And in today video we are going to create one OIDC and application, and we are going to integrate with Salesforce, and we are going to do each step one by one. And as you can see the content we are going to cover, like first we will create OIDC application in Okta. Second is our like assigning applications to users or group. And third is we need to create do configurations in Salesforce also. And if you have been through my channel, then in the last video of my channel I have covered like how can you create a Salesforce free 30-day free trial account, and we are going to integrate with that only. So in that also we also need to configure, so we will do auth configuration in Salesforce. And apart from it we will also see like user linking, like how can I link my Okta user with Salesforce user. And apart from it we are going to see as you can see on the screen, like on our Salesforce login page we have option of login with Okta. So how can you enable that button? We are going to see that also. And at last we are going to test, like after clicking on button we will be logging into Salesforce using Okta. So this video is going to be really amazing. You are going to learn a lot from it, and if you get any benefit from this kind of videos, then please do like, subscribe and share. These are the things which motivate me to do more things like that. So let's start. So we have come to like dashboard of Okta. Now we will go to application section, and in the application section we will as it is loading up we will click on create app integration, and that we will select OIDC, that is OpenID Connect. And after that we will select web application, and then we'll click on next. And after that the configuration page will open. So here I will name it as Salesforce application integration name. And apart from it we will go below, and as you can see we will need redirect URI of Salesforce to configure this. So by the time parallelly we need to do configurations at Salesforce also, so that we can get a redirect URI from there. So I have come into Salesforce as you can see, and you need to go there like setup, as you can see setting like icon, and click on open setup, open advanced setup. And here we will need to search auth provider. So I am typing here in quick search as auth provider, and as you can see in identity section we have auth provider. So I click on that, and there is no prior application, so I will click one to create a new one. And here in provider tab I need to select OIDC, as I am doing creating application in Okta also OIDC, and I will name it as Okta. So I have entered the name Okta. Prefix will be the same. Consumer key and client secret we will need from Okta, but currently we don't have a redirect URI also from Salesforce. So what we'll do now, for now we will save like localhost URL only in Okta. And here I need to click on sign group assign for now, and we'll click on save. So after saving I will get all the details that I need to put in Salesforce, like client ID. So I have copied client ID from here, and we'll go to Salesforce, and we'll place in consumer key. And after that we will need client secret, that also I will get from Okta. So if we scroll down below, then we will go to Okta. So if we scroll down below we have option of client secret, so we will copy, as there is only one client secret, so it is by default active. And if we create two or more client secret for different applications, then we need to activate that. Okay, so I will enter here like client secret which I have copied. Now we have to enter like these three URLs, that is authorized URL, user info and token endpoint. And we don't have directly, so always be remember, for any IDP you are using, be it be Okta, Google, Azure, there is always a discovery URL, and also called as well-known URL is there, that you can easily get from ChatGPT or Google itself. and you just need to enter that URL, and in that you just need to copy that URL, enter in a browser. Once you enter in a browser, you will get page of there, like all the URLs will be listed there. As you can see, I have copied well-known URL of Okta, and currently I am entering in browser. So as you can see, I've got all the URLs, that is authorized URL, token endpoint, and user info, everything. So I will copy authorized URL from here and will go into Salesforce and will paste there. Also, one thing is there, like most of the IDP uses discovery or well-known URL only, but some of the IDP such as Google use metadata, so you can also download metadata from there and will work accordingly. So we will go to now, once authorized URL is done, we will go to token endpoint here. So we'll copy token endpoint here, and we'll go to authorize auth provider configuration again, Salesforce, and we'll enter there. After that, we will need user info. So we will go at Okta URL page, we'll copy user info from here, and we will go to auth provider configuration of Salesforce, and we'll paste there. Okay, so I have pasted here, and apart from it, we also need issuer. So issuer we will also get from Okta well-known URL only. So here we have option of issuer. So I'm copying here and will paste in auth provider as we have done with other URL also. And in the scope, most of the time in OIDC we use OpenID, email and profile by default. But if you want any other attribute of users, so that also you can enter there, and we will save this. So after saving, we will get callback URL, and then we will configure that in Okta. So I am clicking on save button. After saving, as we scroll below, you can see that callback URL is there. So I will copy that callback URL from here, and now we'll go to Okta page, and where we have configured localhost URL. Now we will enter that callback URL of Salesforce. So here I will click on edit button, and once I click on edit button, I will have option of like redirect URL section where I can add URL. Also, one thing is there, you can add multiple URL also here, like different application you can integrate with Okta by creating only one application in Okta. Okay, that we will see in detail in upcoming videos. So I have entered callback URL of Salesforce, and you can see I have entered that, and we click on save button. So after saving, my next task is like assign user to that user to that application. Okay, so now I will go to assignment section, and in assignment section I will click on assign button. So after once I click in, I will have option of assign to people or group. So first I will assign to people. So I select my user, that is Mathwala Suraj Mathur, and save that. This is I have assigned to user. We can also assign directly to group. So in that, all the users in the group will be assigned. So now again I will go to application, and in that application I will select Salesforce, which I have created now, and in that again I will go to assignment section, and now I will assign to group. So once I assign a group now, like all the users from that group will be have option assignment of this application, is right of this application. Okay, so as I assign everyone, all the users from the Okta will have a right to use this application. So our configuration is done from both the end, Okta and Salesforce. Now what we will do now, I will explain you overall flow, like how the each call will be going between Okta and Salesforce. So for that, I have used this flow diagram is there, in which you can see the user will first access Salesforce. They will have option of login with Okta on their login page. Once they click that, then authorized request will be sent to Okta. As you can see here, the authorized request is sent, and what Okta will see, Okta will direct you to Okta login page. So once Okta redirect you to login page of Okta, we need to enter our credential, Once we have entered the credential of Okta, it will authenticate our user. And after authentication, it will share authorized code with Salesforce that will be shared on callback URL of Salesforce. So Salesforce receive that authorized code, and using that code, it will try to access identity token and access token from Okta. So that call will be basically server to server, so that you cannot capture in browser. That is server to server. So it will call token endpoint, and once they receive, once Okta receive call for token endpoint, it will validate the authorized code which Okta shared with Salesforce, that whether it is validated or not. And once it is validated, it will share ID token and access token with Salesforce. Salesforce will then call for user info using that access token, and Okta will share user info. So once after getting all the claims, Salesforce will validate that their end whether this user is exist or not, or whether this user is mapped to this application or not, and they will proceed with the login. So I hope you have understood overall OIDC SSO flow between Okta and Salesforce. And for more detail, if you want to understand OIDC, I have teach that in this video, so you can go there and watch that. You will understand overall flow, like each step I have explained in detail, like what are the payload, what is the response and all. So for now, we will move in this video ahead. And once I go there, I will, as you can see, different URLs are there. So these are basically testing URLs which we use to test like whether our configuration is right or wrong. So first I will test like whether claims are getting from Okta right or not. So I will copy it and enter in a browser. Once I will hit it, I will get Okta login page. So I just need to enter Okta credential here. So I am entering my username, and after that I will need to enter password. So I am entering my password here, and after that I need to enter Okta verification code. So I am entering that also here, and we'll click on verify button. Once verification, as you can see, these are the claims we are getting from Okta, like username is there, then email is there. So using all that claims, Salesforce will proceed with the login. So one thing is verify from this test URL, like where Salesforce is receiving claim from Okta. Next URL that we will test is like linking of user. Okay, so all the existing users. Suppose one user is there, Suraj in Okta as well as Suraj in Salesforce. So Salesforce will validate whether these two users are same or not. So for that we use linking URL of Salesforce. So I will enter in a browser, and once I enter there, I need to enter my Okta credential here. As you can see, another user I have entered there. I need to enter password here. And once done with the password, I need to enter code here also. So I will enter the code and will click on verify button. And after that, you can see Salesforce login page there. So same user I need to enter in Salesforce also. So I have entered username, password here, and now I will click on login. So once I click on login, it will require verification code. As Salesforce login property is there. Like if you try to log in any new browser or incognito window, so it will ask for code. It will just ask for one time, and next time you can enter like do login in that browser. So I have entered there, and as you can see, the link account option is there in blue color. So I will click that, and now I have mine account is linked. And if I go to Salesforce, I log in into Salesforce using that application. And the third URL that we are going to use from the all URLs is SSO URL. Whether our overall OIDC SSO is working or not, that we can understand with that URL only. So I will go to browser and then enter this URL. As you can see, again Salesforce login page is appearing. So currently I am entering my user here, and after that I will enter my password. So I am entering my password here, and later I need to enter Okta code. So I have entered Okta code from verification here. I will click on verify button, and after that, as you can see, I have successfully do login into Salesforce. Okay, so for now we have integrated Salesforce and Okta. But one thing is there, every time user will not go to that you copy that URL and paste in a browser and then try in login into Salesforce using Okta. So what we will do, we will add Okta button in Salesforce login page. As you can see, like if you try to log in on into Facebook, you have option of login into Microsoft, login into Google. So in that way only, we are going to add Okta into Salesforce login page. Okay. So we'll go to Salesforce and we'll search we'll go into setup in advanced setup section and we'll search here domain. You just need to enter domain or my domain you can enter, and in that you need to go to authentication configuration. As you can see here, we have option of, like, first is the login form, second is the Okta. As only one application I have entered in or configuration, so I have currently we have Okta option. You can also enter the logo which you want to on like Salesforce login page, so that you can also enter, and this is the color code by default is there. I have saved that, and once I have saved that, I will have option of login from Okta on Salesforce. Okay, so what I will do, log out from Salesforce. So as you can see on Salesforce login for page, login with Okta option is there. So I will just click that. Once I click that, I will Okta login page will open, and I will enter my credential here like login, then password, and now I need to enter Okta Verify code from Okta Verify app. So what I will, and I will enter code from Okta Verify app, and once it is verified, Okta will send everything Salesforce, and we will be logging into Salesforce. As you can see, I am logging into Salesforce and I have access to all the applications here. Uh, so so in this video, we have successfully integrated Okta and Salesforce, and I hope you must have like understood whole concept of OIDC. How can we need to do configurations in Salesforce, in Okta. So this video was really helpful for you, and I hope if in future if you try to integrate whether with Salesforce or Okta, this configuration video will help you, and it will also help you to understand overall concept of OIDC. And if this video have benefited you, then please do like, subscribe and share. These are the things motivate me to do more such type of content. Thanks for watching this video.